Namaskar. Honourable Mr. Vice President of India and the Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Venkaiah Naidu, in his recent speech, in fact, the best speech of his, I believe, in the city of Visakhapatnam inside the Geetham University, has a lot to say. He spoke a lot from his heart. He showed his frustration on the members of Parliament, members of legislative assemblies, and all the points were neither protracted nor circuitous. He made all the points forthrightly in a very straightforward manner. Well, first is he did spoke about the way how the people are getting elected earlier. What parameters they have to see and what parameters they are seeing. He came with a 4C concept. He said 4C. The leaders were selected and elected on the basis of 4C. According to him, those 4Cs are character, caliber, conduct and capacity. Character, caliber, conduct and capacity. Very good. Whereas he also said, but now in major cases, now the people are selecting and electing their leaders by seeing other 4Cs. Those 4Cs according to him are caste, community, cash, criminality. Look who is speaking. Our Honourable Vice President of India, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu. His own words are this. He's upset. Definitely. In the 21st century, look at people still vote on the basis of these 4 parameters of caste, community, cash and criminalism. See, when we go to the hospital or we met with a major accident, or I met with a major accident, or you met with a major accident, or you're suffering from a major disease and your body needs to be operated immediately. You went to the hospital. Will you ask the doctor who came to operate you, will you ask this doctor what is the caste and community? Are you Hindu, Muslim? No, we don't. Or if you want to get trained by someone, for you or for your family members, you go to a professor, you only see the professor's qualifications and professor's his track record, how many of his students have actually got placed or cleared the exams. You don't see he's a Christian or he's a Hindu or a Muslim or which caste to belong to. But when we are selecting leaders who has to not just take care of your physical, like how you're going to the hospital means you're taking care of the physical health. If you're going to the institute or something means you're taking care of your educational health of education I'm talking about, your education. But when it comes to a leader who has to take care of lot of parameters, Department of Education, Department of the Medicine, Public Works Department, Electricity, too many departments, Transport Department, he has to take care of too many parameters. We should be more particular than the way you choose a doctor or a professor. Unfortunately, we're still in the 21st century. Most of the voters are still going for this caste and community. And coming to his third parameter, cash. Very sad, very, very sad. A leader, a politician, a contestant who is giving a note, money and asking vote against that, he or she is nothing less than a prostitute. Yes, this is nothing less than the business of prostitutism. Because see, a prostitute, again it's he or she, a prostitute lures the opposite sex, other side person. In return, he or she gets money. You might question me, sir, in this case, the politician is giving the money. No, he lures the people by giving 1,000 or 2,000 rupees and get the votes. At the same time, he makes a big money illegally. Yes, he enters into the sand mafia, he enters into land mafia, he allows in his jurisdiction, the MLA or MP, he allows in his jurisdiction to run this wine shops as well as the bars to go beyond the time limit. He does all the possible illegal activities because he actually purchased your vote. And criminalism, God, You will be surprised to hear, out of 545 member of Parliament, I'm talking about members of Parliament, 545, but now because 6 got disqualified and we've got only 539 MPs in the Parliament now. Lok Sabha I'm talking about. In that, you'd be surprised, 233 MPs have got criminal records and trail is on 233 MPs. In that, 159 cases, 159 MPs have, they are having cognizable cases. Cognizable means very serious. Like you talk about Section 300 murder, Section 375 rape, Section 307 attempt murder, Section 383 extortion, all cognizable, bigger things. 159 of them are, it is still in the court. You might ask me, Professor, anyone can go and file an FIR, right? This is normal. Out of after enmity, anyone can go and file a maliciously frivolous FIRs nowadays. Those days have gone. When you say anyone can go and file an FIR, I have an answer. Anyone can go and quash their FIR also in the High Court. Yes, as per the Section 482 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973, you can go and quash an FIR in the High Court. Let's say, for example, someone has filed a maliciously frivolous FIR against me, out of jealous, out of, he's my enemy, he has filed an FIR against me. He or she, I can go to the High Court, just produce the proper evidence that I was nowhere involved into this. Within 45 days, your FIR would be closed. So these people who are having the cases now are the people who would have already applied in the High Court for quashing the FIR as per the Section 482 of CRPC, and the Justice, Honourable Justice of High Court would have told, boss, I could find something fishy here. I cannot quash this FIR. You go and go for the proceedings thoroughly, submit your evidence thoroughly, because I could find something fishy. So these people were rejected by the High Court. The Justice, Honourable Justice of High Court has rejected their petitions. Then the process and trail is going on. This is the situation. So don't just, if any politician comes and tells you, like, yeah, I have a case going on, I said, someone has actually filed a case, my enemy has filed a case against you, you tell them, Acha, this is the case, you have got Section 482 to quash an FIR, why can't you go to the High Court and quash the FIR? See, even today, these many people, what he said has really, because he spoke from his heart. He only said the 4 parameters. I've explained each and everything, how it is affecting caste, community, cash, and criminalism. Later, he went on to say that he's very, very disturbed with the language and the behavior what a few members of legislative assemblies, state assemblies, since he was giving this in, he spoke in Telugu also, he's given this lecture in the state of Andhra Pradesh, so obviously would be meaning a few members of the Legislative Assembly of Andhra Pradesh, on a whole in the parliament also he's talking about. He was stunned, he was disturbed by seeing the language. In his speech, he said that mother and sister's name was brought into the discussion. Mother and sister. It is really disturbing even for me to hear this. Can you imagine? They have got 900 pages. 900 pages of the etiquette. Yes. Like the behavior, 900 pages. There is, on the unparliamentary expressions, what words we have to use, what words we have not to use. Everything, the behavior is mentioned. This is for the Lok Sabha. The same thing is usually used even for the state assemblies. This book was published in 1999, first time, amended in the year 2004, and frequently also they keep, because these fellows keep using the bad words, right? So obviously they want to update those bad words. You're not supposed to use this. They still use this because of look at the criminal, look at the track record of this. Out of 539 existing ones, MPs, 233 MPs have got criminal records. Out of 4,120 MLAs, 1500 plus MLAs having the cases, trials are going on. See, obviously criminals automatically get these bad words out. You'll be surprised to hear in the Parliament of Australia, you're not even supposed to use liar. It's an unparliamentary word, liar, to the fellow parliamentary. In the Parliament of Hong Kong, you're not even supposed to use go to hell. That's an unparliamentary word, go to hell. In India, see, in India, बाप का, दादा का, भाई का, माँ का, बहन का, बेटा का, बेटी का, सबका नंद्री वनक्कम.